Hi, guys. Today we're going to read more Goosebumps Wanted, The Haunted Mask by R.L. Stine. Let's begin. All right, then. Chapter 2. No answer. One hand on the dog's head. William listened hard, but all he could hear was the whistle of the wind as it swirled the waves of fog. No one's there, Hansel, but the dog remained tense. William started to walk again, and once more he heard the clicking footsteps close behind him. Hansel growled again. William spun around again. Is anyone there? I can't see you in this fog. Silence. A shiver of fear ran down the old man's back. Is anyone there? Please answer. No reply. He was happy when he stepped up to the front door of his house, unlocked it, and made his way inside. Hansel shook himself as if shaking off the fog. William locked the door carefully behind him. He fed the dog and had a quiet dinner himself. Then he hurried to his workshop where he spent most nights. Hansel found his usual comfortable spot on the carpet in one corner. What shall we work on tonight? William murmured. You know, Hansel, I have some new brown fur. I'll make some cute monkey masks to sell in the shop. William had several plain white masks he had shaped as monkey heads. Tonight, he would apply glue over the fronts and attach the fur. He hummed to himself as he started to work his glue brush over the first mask. Hansel snored quietly in the corner. They were both interrupted by several loud thuds. The dog jerked his head up, instantly alert. It took William a few seconds to realize someone was pounding on the front door, pounding hard. He set down the glue brush and wiped his hands on a towel. The pounding on the door grew louder. Okay, I'm coming. William had few visitors. Who would come out on a cold, foggy night like this? He hesitated before opening the door. The heavy pounding had stopped. All he could hear was the rush of wind on the other side. William gripped the handle and pulled the front door open. He recognized his visitor at once. He gasped and cried out, What are you doing here? Chapter 3. The young man squinted into the light at William. Is that any way to greet your brother? Aren't you even going to allow me in? Shaking off his surprise, William stepped back to allow his brother to enter. Randolph! I haven't seen you in years. I had to follow you in the fog, William. I didn't even know where my own brother lives. William frowned. Last time our parting was not friendly, I'm sure you remember. The past is the past, Randolph replied, glancing around the front room. He was taller than William. His hair was still black, as was his mustache. He wore a heavy gray overcoat and carried a black leather bag that looked like a doctor's case. They both turned as Hansel stepped into the room growling. The dog had his head lowered as if preparing to attack. I can't believe that creature is still alive. Randolph raised the case in front of him like a shield. Can you make him stop that ugly snarling? Hansel is a good judge of character, William said quietly. He eyed his brother. Why has he come here? I told you, William, let the past be the past, Randolph snapped. We are brothers, after all. The world has changed since we last met. Perhaps I have changed in many ways too. Perhaps I have changed my ways too. Perhaps, William replied. He signaled Hansel to relax. The dog stopped growling but kept his big brown eyes steady on the visitor. Randolph set the black case down on the small table where William ate his dinners. He shrugged off the heavy overcoat and draped it over the back of a chair. William saw that his brother's suit was shabby and worn. One pocket was torn and the shirt cuffs were badly frayed. He needs money. He has come to ask me for money. Randolph, what brings you here? William's brother rubbed his hands together. Warming them, he shivered his soldiers. Cold out there. Yes. Did you come to bring me a weather report? Randolph snickered. You have a sharp tongue, brother. In fact, I came here to help you. I came to help you make you famous, perhaps rich and famous. William rolled his eyes. That's a laugh. You came to help me? That would be the first time, wouldn't it? Times change, Randolph muttered. He moved it to the case. He struggled with the latch. William, you will change your tune when you see what I have brought you. William stepped up beside his brother, eyes on the case. He had no reason to trust Randolph. Randolph was a criminal, plain and simple. William believed he had even done time in prison. Randolph reached deep into the case and pulled out a green and blue object. He unfolded it, a mask. Holding it in both hands, he raised the mask in front of him. William heard a yelp. He turned in time to see the frightening look on Hansel's face. For the second time that night, the dog's fur rose stiff on his back. An utterly pitiful whines. The big dog wheeled around and ran from the room. Chapter 4. Randolph laughed. Your beast is afraid of masks? William stared at the mask in his brother's hands. The face was twisted and ugly, covered in bulging warts. A fat blue tongue hung from the mouth. The tongue was also covered in warts. The ears appeared to be dripping with yellow pus. It's very ugly, William said. I want to run away from it too. Randolph ignored that comment. He reached into the letter case and pulled out another mask, another ugly, twisted, wart-poked face. Then a third one. This one was green and shaped like an insect's head. It had 2 rows of spiky pointed teeth and big pointed ears, a demon's face. Put them away, William said. Masks should be beautiful, delicate. I cannot stand to see such ugliness. You don't understand, Randolph insisted. These will make you famous. Your shop will be known around the world. William shuddered. He turned his eyes away from the ugly green mask. You brought these here to sell to me? His brother nodded. I will give you a good price. I'm a little short on cash. You know how it is. A little needy right now. Pay me less than these are worth. But I don't want them, William said. They are too ugly. They will scare the children. I make masks for children, Randolph. I can't have these in my shop. Idiot! Randolph snapped. He tossed the green mask onto the pile of masks on the table. Don't you see? I haven't brought you ordinary masks. Have you no eyes? These aren't masks. Not masks, then what are they? William demanded. They are faces, human faces. William uttered a loud gasp. He took a step back from the table. What are you saying? What do you mean? These faces used to talk and smile, Randolph said. Look, brother, look at them. He turned the case upside down and several tumbled to the table. William counted at least a dozen of them, but William couldn't find the words. He realized his heart was beating hard in his chest. "These are the faces no one wanted," Randolph said, spitting the words in William's face. "Too ugly, too sick, too twisted. No one wanted them. No one wanted to see them. They are the unwanted faces of the world." William stared hard at the pile of faces. Could his brother be telling the truth? "Take them away, Randolph. I find this very upsetting." "No." Randolph grabbed William's sleeve. "Go ahead, touch them. Touch this one. Pick one up." "No, please." Randolph tugged his brother's hand, pulled it to the table. "Touch one. Go ahead. Do it, coward." William swallowed hard. He felt his dinner rise to his throat. He suddenly felt very sick. "Do it. Touch it." William reached for a mask. He smoothed his fingers over its cheek. "Oh, good heavens. Oh, no. Oh, please, no." And that is it for now. What did you all think? Like and subscribe for more. Thank you so much. Have a good one.